Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Ready.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now Rattler on the play fake. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Partner test on the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
Ready.
Give on second to Kamara. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Okay, right?
It's a gain of 10. First
Here we go,
down,
set.
New Orleans.
Black, 95. Steal, black, roster, 6.
On the gun, Rattler finds him over the middle. He has room past the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Rupi's extra point is good. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Milrow from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I like that right there, Pete. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
60. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Walker on first down. And now full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the left, he's got a roll. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Ready?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Red. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Milroe with it on first. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker, and it's going to be second down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag and let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Myers' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Rattler now off the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Kamara running down to the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get, it's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Yellow. Red. 38.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger to punt for the Saints. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
On the set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Pistol now for Milroe. That's Smith and Chigma on the quick slant. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Off the play fake, Milroe. That's his target. That's Tory Morton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46.
And the pistol, give here to Walker. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Staying with Walker. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're to the end of one. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
On the jump.
Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Right here.
First down throw here from Milroe. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Throwing now off the play action. They're secured by Brandon Cooks. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hits his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reduce the lead to just 4. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 19 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, Milroe. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Let's go. 7 Tigers.
Milroe throwing on third down. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get it. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here's Milroe to throw. It isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
14-yard gain brings up third and 8 yard.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Come on, come on.
Walker trying to run for the first. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
A gain of 1. It's fourth down and less than a yard.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Here we go. Cut.
He'll get them enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
At the 23-yard line.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
They go play action on first down. It isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Steady.
Throwing now, Milroe. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands on the football. One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Saints to the line now. First stay and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Now Rattler on the play fake. It's completed right side. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Down.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
From the gun, Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Getting out to his left. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. Connecting on the slant. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
52 Blue.
Kamara we go to start this 3rd quarter. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready?
Looking to throw, Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Set. Black shot. 10 black. You yellow. Blue striker. 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go. Come on. Come on.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Milroe. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready. Hey, go.
And out to Walker from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, these offensive coaches.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's it, Mario Davis. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. 1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Black. Steel. Black. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Looking slant route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards.
Right. Right.
And a
Ready.
safety.
Here for Rattler, 1st and 10. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Give them 30 yards on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Yellow.
Rattler. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Set. Hut.
Working now from the gun. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
Rattler to the air now. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Drive begins with a walk and run. Rob Flat, first guy he met, no gain on that 1st down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On the jump.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's got Smith in Jigba for the catch. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Milrow looking to throw. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
2. 60 Eagles.
In the red zone on 1st. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks hold an 11-point advantage. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold worked for him, and he is not able to knock it through. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Rattler now off the play action. Flush down now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Screen here for Kamara. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Blaster, 45, White.
He's going to throw it again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 22. Slide 2. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Red, cycle. Red, 30.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick.
Saints 27.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. This our last play of the quarter.
Ready?
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group, right up the gut, number 1, control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
70 Timberwolf.
Running with Walker again. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Ready? Go.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Handoff running left. Walker. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Pistol now for Milrow. He puts a man under it deep down the left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks push the lead up to 12. now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Black shot. Come on, set. Right, black force, smash, red, stick, mega, hut.
Here's Rattler. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. On the gun, Rattler. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, they need 7. Now Rattler on the play fake. Throw right side, caught by Olave. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing now, out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's drill green. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Black ultra. Quad red. Set.
Rattler back to throw. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints trim the deficit down to 5.
Saints, 34.
After making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Milroe. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On the carry, it's Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Tag. Cougar 19. Ready.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Viking 18.
Now Walker. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks leading by 5. 7 to go.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Throwing here, Milrow. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted.
I'm not going to lie. When he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Set, hut.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, you know they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Yellow, 22. Field, black. Set.
Setting up to pass. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Speaks to this guy's talent. It's just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Gets him on the end route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Look, 60 red. 60 red.
They'll look to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Shotgun snap to Rattler. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Ready up.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Set. Green jack. 50. Claws red. Needle blue. Trouble 38. Plastic. 6. Hut.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
45. White. Hut, hut.
Rattler setting to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So here are the Saints facing a consequential two-point attempt.
Here we
The
go.
lineup for the
33.
two-point conversion.
6. Mega. Set. Go.
Now Rattler. And the pressure's there. He goes down. The set denies them the two-point conversion. Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Walker now from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Got it. Ready?
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Street. Rig alert. Ready, right?
Running is Walker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
47-yard line.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
For the Seahawks field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Okay, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taking his first right on by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
With some trickery here on the return. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize